twisted idea out there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Looking at me, the $15 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Yeah, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or Super Chat, Super Sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Mm. Yeah. Um, hit the like, hit the like. The first episode of Dating Dysfunctions is live. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Either I don't well, check it out now. You ain't gonna be missing much in the first 5 minutes of the stream. It's only 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Go check it out if you haven't already. Make sure watch the whole thing, hit the like and comment so we can boost the algorithm. We already got 42 views. I think maybe 12 of those views we already had when it was unlisted. But I'm happy with it, you know? I'm happy with it. First video to a brand spanking new channel. I'm happy with my 40 views. But yeah, go subscribe to the new channel if you haven't already. Link at the top of the chat. Yeah. The goal is definitely to get this channel to blow up, though. We'll see what happens. Who we got in here? Rare Breeze, let me know something in the live chat. Let me know you here rocking with me. Shout out to the Rumbleites. Shout out to Persian Warrior. I got 7 people watching, only 2 likes. Can everybody that hear the sound of my voice right now hit the like button? It's free, you know? And it's a great way to support the channel and get more people to get notified about the fact that I'm live right now. Um, but yeah, let's get the week started off good with some donations. $15 keeps me on 2 hours. Let's get it.
Is that men should feel twisted idea out there is that men should feel overwhelming gratitude and thank their lucky stars when they receive attention from women. And this message is, of course, always delivered by a woman who clearly thinks way too highly of herself. I blame makeup. And these men are also told to keep their expectations low and don't judge her. And when that idea gets expressed, the message always comes wrapped, in anger, misandry, and it has become a regular part of the way people talk about men.
Social media has made the 1% of women who are so freaking stunning and gorgeous available to men visually. This has honestly rotted their freaking brain.
No, it hasn't. Most men don't feel like they have baddies at their fingertips. I'm just one message away from having a baddie suck my dick like tonight. I'm just one message away, one swipe away. Most men don't think like that, and that's not true for most men. It's true for top 5 percenters, and those are the only guys you care about, so that's why you're saying men. But let's look, she's only saying this because she got rejected by a guy she likes. But let's continue. I'm curious, do you think you're one of those like extremely 1% hot women? Just curious.
Gorgeous, available to men visually. This has honestly rotted their freaking brain. They think that if you are not like social media hot in real life, which is so unattainable for most of us women, that you are just like no good, you're mid, you're nothing. They will just
You
bash you.
are
But
mid.
here's the thing. The social media hottie, they have positioned themselves in a way where these men feel like, oh, I might have a chance. Let me tell you something, honey bunny. No, you do not. Unless you're Jeff Bezos or some extremely rich man or have some sort of lineage of wealth, you have zero access to these women. So you need to fall in line. Meanwhile, most of us women are happy if you even look like a freaking thumb. As long as you're nice to us, the bar is so goddamn low.
So she's claiming that most women on the dating market, if you're just nice, you can look like a thumb. So nice guys. So by that logic, nice guys, ugly nice guys should be cleaning up on the dating market. Since most women's bar is in hell, and all you gotta do is be nice. It don't matter if you look like a thumb. The average bro should be swimming in pussy then, right? Yeah, it's fucking nonsense.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. When niggas spy out you, nigga, shut the fuck up.
There should be an IQ test before you could post videos online. There should be an IQ test blocker before a bitch post on TikTok. I don't know. I might not be posting videos no more if it was, but still, it still should be one.
Happy if you even look like a freaking thumb. As long as you're nice to us, the bar is so goddamn low. Okay, you can look like thing. All right, you don't even need to be much. You don't even need to really be that appealing. Are you nice?
News to
Are
me.
you maybe not going to cheat on us for a little bit? Are you going to treat us right? Like honestly, the bar for men.
Are you nice? Hey guys, I don't know if you knew this, but if you're just nice to the women, they'll date you and they'll want to you and everything, and they will be grateful because you're so much better than all the other men. You're meeting the bare minimum and whatnot, so you can look like a thumb. Just be super nice and tell her you're not going to cheat on her, and everything's going to be okay. You're going to have an abundance of women throwing themselves at you. You're full of shit, lady.
Is so goddamn low, and they just think like, oh, look at this girl I'm scrolling through. You don't know her, and she don't know you, and she don't want to. Okay, you really have honestly, you're
Look, whatever guy you have in mind, whatever guy you had in mind when making this video, he still doesn't want you. Seriously, I mean, you can't rationalize attraction. You can't rationalize romance. You can't make somebody like you. You can't make somebody pick you by rationalizing to them why you're not that bad looking and why you're nice and why the girl he's chasing after won't ever want him. Trust us, plenty of men have tried it since the beginning of mankind. You can't logic your way into a relationship with the person who doesn't want to be in a relationship with you.
Is this camera on me? Yes. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
They get stuck in this endless trap of all the men I want don't want me and or are already married, or the men who want me, I don't want them. So they end up like stuck in the middle.
look at this girl I'm scrolling through. You don't know her, and she don't know you, and she don't want to. Okay, you really have honestly, you're rotted. You're rotted, okay? You're cooked. There's no way that the 1%, which seems like there's more because on social media, do you know how many people are in this world? So fucking many.
Tell me.
Okay. And that 1% of smart women, of stunning, beautiful, intelligent women come on this app because God bless you, queen. You know what you're doing and how to make money. But it has made men have this illusion of availability that they can actually get women like that.
Are the 10 out of 10s in the room with us right now?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. So stop. Halt. Pump the brakes.
Look, women are so fucking shallow. It's mind-boggling. So here's the thing about 10 out of 10 women. Well, first off, look, she's talking as if a woman looking good is literally the end all be all of human existence. And it's really not. It doesn't really have any practical use in day-to-day life. Okay, you look good. Okay, I looked at you. Hype over. I looked at you. Okay, now what? So if these women were so fucking great, then why aren't they married to this billionaire already? Or why aren't they married to this tall, handsome man who makes six figures already? At 24, 25, 27, 28, 30. They look good. And that's the end all be all. So they should be married to at least a millionaire, right? Or by a man who is high value based on a bunch of other criteria. But they're not. Ironically, 10 out of 10s are the most single, it seemed like. They be the main ones single at 40. Look good as fuck, but be single at 40. So maybe looks aren't everything, dingbat.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. So stop. Halt. Pump the brakes. You are not all that. In fact, most women hate men. And in this era of having a man is embarrassing, you should be blessed to have a woman even blink in your direction. Okay? But the availability of these like super hotties is not what you think it is. Okay? It's really not that serious. Y'all better stop.
So first things first, this thing she's describing, right, where one gender believes they can pursue the other gender and succeed, even when that other gender is above them in sexual market value, that is not a male behavior. I'm not going to say there are no men who do this. That would be ridiculous. But if we zoom out, and not much, we can see that what she's describing here is not a male issue. It is a female issue. As a matter of fact, when you go into the manosphere or male spaces, there's a heavy emphasis on male self-improvement, not entitlement, right? It's improve, improve, improve in order to get the woman you're pursuing. And this is even for average women. If you want a 10 out of 10, you better become the real deal. And
You shouldn't want a 10 out of 10. Really. It just I I mean, look, don't get me wrong, man. Look, I'm not saying I pull 10s all the time or look, I could be wrong. And look, if you really want the scoop on 10s, you should probably holler at a dude who's betted, 10, 20, 30 10s. And that's not me. I'm not saying it's me. But from my perspective, 10s aren't worth it for so many different reasons. So many the entitlement, um, just the constant competition. And when I say the constant competition, like if you got a bad bitch on your arm, man, just get ready to fight and argue and constantly check niggas everywhere you go. And that would get old, wouldn't it? I don't care how much of a tough G you are. Wouldn't that get old? Wouldn't that get mentally taxing? Even if you man enough and got the balls enough to hold it down, wouldn't it get old? I mean, uh, if I had to just simplify it, in order to have a woman act right for you in a relationship, she needs to be humble. Like humility is pretty much a mandatory quality of a woman who's a good woman romantically. And nines and tens aren't exactly known for their humility, right? So if I just had to simplify, that's why nines and tens aren't worth it in a relationship. That and the constant beef you're gonna have to deal with and criticism and people literally trying to sabotage the relationship because they feel like, well, you ain't good enough for her, or what? Do you don't look like you got money? Like people will literally resent you, men and women. Like, what is he? She's gorgeous. What the fuck is she doing with you? If they don't see a Porsche pulling up or something, It's a lot, man. On top of just the regular relationship shit, I'm cool on a 9 or 10. Real shit, I'm cool. I'm cool on a 9 or 10. Like, seriously.
Right.
Men are aware of this. Whereas if you go into female spaces, there's none of that, right? It's mostly entitlement. Know your worth. Don't settle. You have a lot going for you. The last guy, who dumped you was intimidated. The right guy will come along. He's going to sweep you off your feet. It'll happen when you least expect it. What are some more? He wasn't good enough for you. You deserve better. These are all the things that are told to women, in terms of finding a mate. And for men, it's like, lose weight, make more money, get stronger, be more charismatic, looks max, become great at something, learn PUA, level up in life, right? Gain status. It's all about improvement. And I believe we actually need to collectively point at women and tell them, lower the ego. Stop thinking your appearance is your. Stop acting like it is.
When I was married, my husband used to get annoyed at me because I would go on Instagram or like social media and see people on nice vacations. And I'd be like, ooh, like that looks like a good trip. Like we should take a vacation. And he was like, stop comparing our lives to people on Instagram.
So good.
Anyway, I don't know where that man is anymore, but I'm here. On vacation.
Can't stand women in this vacation shit. Vacation is not the end all be all of life. I mean, seriously, after a while, I would think, like, after you travel to about 10 places, I mean, it's the same shit. Hotel rooms, okay, a beach. I sat on a beach. Okay, I went to what the fuck? I went to a restaurant. What? I went on a bus tour. Okay, like at some point, the thrill of just traveling, it gets old. There's only so much shit you could see. I mean, once you've been to an island, you've been to a New York, you've been to a Miami, you've been to Europe. I mean, there's after you've seen like the main like 5 to 10 places, there's nothing at any other place that's really gonna blow your fucking mind. Other than, I mean, like, if you went to Paris, you went to Africa, you went to New York and Miami, what else are you gonna see anywhere else that's gonna really blow your mind? You've been on the beach, you've been to the West Coast, East Coast, you've been out the country, Africa, you saw the pyramids, you saw the Eiffel Tower. Okay, the hype ends. I mean, okay, I'm eating food. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know, man. So, okay, so you left your husband so you can go on vacation? That's fucking retarded, bitch. And she's so slow, she thinks it's a flex.
I get it, but then I don't get it. That's where I'm at with it.
Traveling might be the most overrated thing on the planet. Beautiful women and traveling are the two most overrated things on the fucking planet. And having a male friend group. I'm putting that up there. I don't know, that was random, but like, I don't know. What up, Lauren? What up to you, Orlando?
Comparing our lives to people on Instagram.
So good.
Anyway, I don't know where that man is anymore, but I'm here. On vacation. At the beach. Crystal clear water. White sand. So, it's just your sign to leave your husband.
Just your sign to leave your husband? Oh my gosh. What? So okay, what's waiting on you now? You think a man who's gonna? So let me guess. You want to be married again, but a non-negotiable is like, oh, if he doesn't like to travel a lot, get the fuck out of here. See, if it was so great, if you were having such a good time on vacation, you wouldn't have time or the desire to make fucking TikToks. You see what I'm saying? See, AD said this once. He said if there was a perfect island that you can go to and it's literally the perfect island that has everything you want, the second you want it, it's literally heaven island. But the only caveat, if that's the right word I'm using, is you couldn't tell anybody about it and you couldn't take a picture or anything, but you can go whenever you want. You just can't tell anybody and you can't take any pictures. Men would still love it, but women wouldn't go. Like if you couldn't tell anybody and couldn't take a picture and couldn't flex it, women wouldn't go to Heaven Island. Men would. We would enjoy it. We wouldn't tell nobody about it. It'd just be a place we go to have peace and just have whatever we want. Women wouldn't go because it's not Instagrammable.
So, it's just your sign to leave your husband.
Stop comparing your life to other people's lives on social media is great advice. It's not advice that, stifles a woman's self-discovery. It's not advice that is oppressive or toxic masculinity. Saying that to your wife does not make you an evil misogynist, doesn't make you a shitty husband. Doesn't mean you deserve to get left like this woman here is trying to hint at. Yeah, no, my husband boarding a plane, that must mean he's not as good as that guy. That must mean I deserve better. Oh, I'm missing out. Maybe I should leave him. And that's the process.
I've never believed all women. No. And DoorDash
Based.
girl just solidifies it even more. I am the mother of a young boy, and women like the DoorDash girl terrify me. Because what do you mean?
They
All
should.
a woman has to do is just claim that it happens and she can ruin a man's life. What do you mean? Without any evidence, without anything. She can just say that he did something.
Yep.
And then it's just taken as gospel? What do you mean?
Yes.
And this goes both ways, by the way, so
No, it doesn't.
don't sit there and come at me
What does
in
that
the
mean?
comment section. But the fact that this woman had everybody in the beginning convinced that this man had SA'd her just because she said so. Wild.
I was totally with her until she said this goes both ways. Obviously, that was an attempt to shield.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. I think we talked about it, but talk about it again. The DoorDash woman is a woman who she delivered the DoorDash. She delivered the door to deliver a DoorDash, and I guess the instructions were for her to just leave it at the door. So she went up to the door, and I guess the dude was on the couch with his pants down to his ankles. I mean, I guess his junk was showing. But I guess he was passed out on the couch with his junk showing, with the door open, wide open. So she walked up to the door and she saw this dude passed out on the couch with his dick out, right? And then she recorded him and posted it on the internet, like a stupid bitch would do. And she claimed she claimed he SA'd her. And I guess people believed that he assaulted her or whatever. I don't know what they thought the story was, but it just came out that her definition of getting SA'd was him being passed out with his dick out with the door open, and that's sexual assault, I guess. So now, okay, I want to give my opinion on this. Now, look, I DoorDash before, right? Let's just say it was me. I went up to the door and it's some drunk white dude passed out with his dick out. Look, I'm just gonna leave the food and be like, that's weird. Leave the food and go. Or if anything, maybe like maybe call the police or I don't know. I don't know. But I wouldn't pull out my phone, record it, and post it on the internet and play victim. That's what I wouldn't do. But do I think it's appropriate, or do I think he did it on purpose? That's really the question at hand here. Did he purposely have the door open and his pants down and his dick out and pretend to be passed out so she could? Yeah, I mean, it's some dudes with some weird fetishes out here, but I don't know. Anything could have fucking happened. Like, who fucking knows what that situation was? But yeah, it was all stupid. Oh, D. Scott says, according to the investigation, she was seen pushing the door open on the Ring camera. Makes total sense. That makes total sense. What up, Craig? Um, Lauren says he was masturbating on the couch and just fell asleep with the door open. I mean, yeah, could be. But either way, I just would have went on about my business. Retro Jersey says he did do it on purpose. Okay, let's go down that. Let's go down that aisle. Um, Here's my question then: if he did do it on purpose, is that SA? Well, if she pushed the door open, then okay, the bitch is just full of shit. Then, if the door was like mostly closed and she pushed it open and saw a man, put his pants down, knocked out on the couch, then that's his fucking business. To be, hey, if he want, look, if I want to jack off on my couch naked or whatever, hey, that's my business. But if she pushed the door open, and fuck her. But let's explore it a little more, okay? And then some people say it was not, or X says it wasn't even his order. Oh, it was for a neighbor, and she went into the apartment. Yeah. So let's go down that aisle. So if it was some type of if it was some type of elaborate scheme to have a random DoorDash girl see my dick, essay is never funny, guys. But if it was some elaborate scheme, girl see my dick, is that essay? If they could prove that this man plotted this out, for, is that? I mean, I guess I could see the argument that it is, but this is a woman who's just desperate for attention. This new generation is fucked. If there's any young people watching, yeah, that chick is nuts. That's basically the end of the story. But this is a large percentage of 25 and up females these days. They all got TikToks. They all hate. I'm not gonna say all. A lot of them have TikToks. A lot of them are man haters. A lot of them are gonna do any and everything to get some attention on their TikTok account. Um, it's just sickening, man. We are not headed in a good place as a society. Look, if there's any young men listening right now, if a bitch got a TikTok account, or if she posts on social media, if she does any vlogs or anything like that on the internet, don't fuck with the bitch. Just take my word for it. Women are ruining their reputation on the internet. They really are. Women are exposing the shit out of themselves on the internet. That whole sugar and spice and everything nice narrative is over. Um, so Yeah, the first episode of Dating Dysfunctions dropped. You know, go check it out. Go subscribe. Link at the top of the chat. Let me drop the link real quick. Go over and watch the whole video, like and comment, boost the algorithm. Shout out to my Rumbleites. I think we got 40 something views. I'll take it for my first video on the new channel. We'll see if this shit about to pop. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, 52 views now. That's what's up. All right. Let's get back into some bullshit. I get to some bullshit. Everybody hit the like button. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Nothing has been met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. 15 keeps me on 2 hours. Nothing's been met. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Let's get it.
Be pursued, and a lot of guys now I would need to be pursued, and a lot of guys now aren't even pursuing, but like pursued with like actual effort, like open the door for me, pick me up, like deliver me a coffee in the morning, ask me if I want to go for a walk in the middle of the day when you have time, give me flowers, bring flowers on the first date. Oh my
It's the thing. If you blow me, I don't have a problem doing any of that. Like, look, fuck me a few times and let me know that that's what you like, and I'll do it for you. Keep fucking me, and let's hear that again. I'm trying to think. Do I oppose? I'll do all this if you fuck me 3 times and treat me nice. Let's hear it again.
I would need to be pursued, and a lot of guys now aren't even pursuing, but like pursued with like actual effort, like open the door for me, pick me up, like deliver me a coffee in the morning, ask me if I want to go for a walk in the middle of the day when you have time, give me flowers, bring flowers on the first date. Oh my god.
Most dudes wouldn't have a problem doing any of that. I mean, we want something in return. And I'm not talking about just sex, but like definitely sex. Let's start with sex though. What up, Ranger? Um, she's not hideous. 80% of men would do that for her. Her problem is the top 0.5 to 5% men in her circle won't do it for her. See, the whole courting a woman, it's no point. It's no point. It's not like back in the day where I'm like courting you for marriage. Like, I'm gonna do all that just for you to get the ick at one of those things, and then I never hear from you again. So it's like, but just by themselves, I don't have a problem doing any of those things. I actually advocate men being gentlemen to women who deserve it. I mean, I believe being a gentleman, period. That's just who you are, regardless of what the situation is. But you know what I mean.
Flowers on the first date. Oh my gosh, where did that go? It is very common now that men are a bit of a pussy in a sense of approaching someone that they're interested in. Men are scared to even buy a girl a drink. They have plummeted with their confidence.
Well, no, it doesn't have to do with confidence. Why would I buy you a drink? It's not worth it. Cause see, the dude who you would go blow in the bathroom didn't have to buy you a drink, and men figured that out. Really, the red pill is what plummeted a lot of these things. I think men know the game now. I mean, there was a time where a man actually thought buying a drink would give him a real chance of getting blown in the bathroom, but we now know the guy who you ultimately will blow in the bathroom didn't buy you shit. Probably wouldn't buy you shit.
Their confidence. men nowadays have become weaker in their approach towards women. Back in the day, guys had more strength to just come up to someone and be like, hey, like, I think you're attractive, let me buy you a drink, let me take you out. I feel like now it's more of like this waiting game. I see you, you see me. Do I cut, do I not cut? Like, so they're just not gonna approach you. They're gonna wait.
Look, let's talk about it. See, women who are still on the dating market after 23 are dog shit anyway. Both of these women are dog shit. Both of these women could have had a husband by now. Both of these women have options. They're trash. They're not worth any of this shit they're talking about. The fact that they're still single, the fact that they're on a podcast that says that. But even if they weren't on a podcast, the fact that they're probably 25, 26 and still single and dating, that to me, if you're dating after 25, you're not wife material. Because there's no excuse for any woman to still be dating after 25. Because even fat, ugly women got a few options every year. Serious options. Let alone a woman who's fucking not fat, not ugly, and got long blonde hair.
For you to come to them, gonna make you want them, but then they're never gonna give you enough. It's like it's a game to them. Yeah. And that's the way the world's kind of going. But there's hope out there. There are some good guys. Hold hope. But I mean, I'm not looking for anyone like that.
The same woman calling men weak and pussies is the one who refuses to approach anyone herself. She wants a traditional masculine man while she brings zero traditional femininity to the table.
What up, the Mr. What up, Mister? I'm just gonna call you Mister, but the Mister show. Shout out, respect to Canada. So yeah, for anybody who's just coming on, wait, more value. Wait, what? More volume on main. Okay, got you, Mister. But yeah, or whatever, or you used to watching my content. If you like what you hear or you like my content, the new channel is Dating Dysfunctions. This channel that we're on now, live streaming from, is just going to be a live stream channel. But if you want to see my videos, subscribe to Dating Dysfunctions. Hit the subscribe and click get notifications. Go watch the first video, the whole thing. Like and comment on it. Boost the algorithm. Let me drop the link. All right, let's get back into it. How long I've been on? 40 minutes. So, oh, that's what's up, Retro Jersey. Appreciate you. So I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Nothing has been met to stay on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. If not, I'm going to get off in about 20 minutes.
She expects a man to chase her like it's 1950 while acting like a boss babe in 2025. She's not looking for romance, she's looking for attention, and men have finally stopped playing the game.
I don't fall for that shit anymore.
And I just want you to know, as soon as I...
Before she even talk, I just want you to know. Oh my gosh.
Metal in the face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Boring Chronicles. Metal in the face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Boring Chronicles. Metal in the face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Boring Chronicles. Metal in the face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Boring Chronicles.
She literally has claws. She has blue and purple striped claws on her fucking hands. So everything she's about to say is null and void just off the strength of that alone. 2 nose rings and literal fucking claws.
I don't fall for that shit anymore.
And I just want you to know, as soon as I hear the word female come out of your mouth when you're speaking about a human woman, nothing else you say will ever hold any weight or importance in my mind.
Isn't that ironic? Because the same thing goes for 2 nose rings and fucking purple and blue striped demon claws. Isn't that fucking ironic?
Nobody cares.
I have come to realize that the more a woman knows a man, the more she loves him. And the more that a man knows a woman, the less he loves her. I don't know if that's already a saying, but I feel like it's something that a lot of women would be able to relate to. I was thinking about it the other day, and any situation I've ever been with a man, whether it's a situationship or a relationship or just a crush, I just feel like I'm
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
She just told on herself. She looked like the cute girl next door, but she has situationships. Let's hear her out.
ever been with a man, whether it's a situationship or a relationship or just a crush. I just feel like I'm an exciting thrill for them in the early stages. And meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out if I even like them. And then no matter what, the more I get to know them, the more I come to love them, because I feel like that's human nature. And then over time, as they get to know me, I genuinely see the effort that they put in dwindle. It's like I lose 10 points every time.
Maybe you're not that awesome. Once that initial thrill goes away, maybe your personality sucks. I mean, you talk about your personal life on TikTok, that's negative 10,000 points for you. I mean, that's going to be the case with most women. The more you get to know them as a man, the less you're going to like most of them. It's harsh to say, but it's true.
I might tell them a secret. I once
Most people just don't want to deal with them because on average, they just are not good, genuine people to be around. They're good to look at. They're good to work in brothels. They're good to, try to take over a bar. They're good when they're handing you food as like you're a waitress or they're on a call center call or something like that. But anything other than that, we really don't want 85% of y'all around. Just leave. It's sad to say, but it's the reality on it.
It's just another pretty face gone away. How awesome would it have been for a cute girl like this to just actually be a wholesome, even girlfriend on the way to being a wife? This shit is kind of, sometimes this shit do make me sad. I ain't gonna lie. They should be controlled to save themselves from themselves.
10 points every time I tell him a secret. I once went on a couple dates with a guy, and within 2 weeks of meeting each other, he told me that he loved me, and I was freaked the fuck out. But I know myself, and I know the more I get to know somebody, the more I love them. So I decided to give him a chance, and we ended up dating for 4 years. And then at the end of those 4 years, we split up because he couldn't figure out if he loved me enough to be with me. You almost feel objectified, like, oh, I am a fun little adventure in the beginning, and I feel like no matter what, when I talk to my friends, all of us are just trying to figure out if we even are into a man. We always give them a chance, and we always love them more the more we get to know them. And then the adventure for them and the thrill of it wears wears off, and it's like an endless loop. It's really easy to think, what is there about me that you are getting to know that isn't worth staying for? I don't really have any advice or a conclusion for this video, but I hope that if you relate, that you know you're not alone and that these men are trifling. So peace be with you and not with the boys.
What's really happening is
Trifling. Haven't heard trifling in a while. Come on, like, you gotta be kidding, man. Look, the fact that they're failing on the dating market in itself shows what type of guys they're going after. She's a cute girl, and she's a cute girl. I want it. She's a cute girl. She's damaged, of course, but she's coming across like, the girl next door. 80% of men would jump through hoops to be her boyfriend. But she's only attracted to the ones who are going to get bored after a few weeks of hitting it.
And not with the boys.
What's really happening is simple. She keeps mistaking early male interest for a lifelong commitment and then blames him when the reality doesn't match the fantasy she built in her head. She gets attached through time and emotional investment while he's evaluating her long-term behavior. And instead of asking why every man eventually cools off, she frames it as men being thrill seekers. She never asks the one question that matters. Is she actually someone a man wants to stay with once he finally knows who she is?
The answer is hell no.
So I, for whatever reason, have just felt a desire to date, to go on dates, get to know people, have fun.
Have fun. Here we go. I get it. Fun doesn't always mean bedroom fun, but with the type of guys they like kicking it with, they're going to require bedroom fun pretty quickly. But what are we rating her on a scale from 1 to 10? This is a bad pause spot.
What?
I would say she's above average. I would say 6, 7-ish, 6/7. Have a good night, Lauren.
On dates, get to know people, have fun, whatever, chase my joy. Very quickly, I've realized from Hinge that people are looking for pen pals. I don't want a pen pal. I don't give a fuck what you did today.
Okay, the pen pal thing. My best guess at breaking down the pen pal phenomenon is men are trying to pen pal their way into that poontang. Yeah, they're just trying to pen pal you until you invite them over for Netflix and chill. They're not trying to go out on a date. So they figure, like, if I just keep messaging her, like, I'll stay in her good graces, and maybe one day if she get, horny, she'll text me to come over and Netflix and chill. That's the only thing I can come up with far as why men would want to pen pal a woman.
The fuck what you did today. I don't give a fuck to tell you about what I did today. If you're not gonna ask me out, leave me alone. Literally leave me alone.
Bye.
Story time of how I got the biggest ick on a first date. Got in the car with this guy I was chatting to. He goes, we're going to Topgolf. Get to Topgolf. He goes, I've got your door. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I've got your door. And I said, mate, you're going to have to do some explaining here. What do you mean? He goes, I'm going to come round and open up your door for you. I was sat there holding my hands together like, this is the most awkward thing of my life. He opens the door for me. We go on the date. It kind of felt like a business meeting, very transactional. Back in the car, and then we went on to the next place, which was a dinner. We get to this place, he goes, I've got your door. And I'm like, mate, I've got an arm, I can go open the door. do it for myself. Then he's messaging me. Hi Poppet, how are you Poppet? Poppet, Poppet, how are you Poppet? Stop calling me Poppet. Then he started doing this thing where when he went to sleep, he'd go, nighty night, sleepy time, have a sweet dream. If you need me in the night, message me. What am I gonna message you about in the night? Hi.
And look, yeah, this guy's weird, but nothing is gonna throw me off of my thinking that you're more weird because women have a trillion options on the dating market since 15, and you're clearly like 35, and you've been on a dating market for 20 years, and you've been failing for 20 fucking years. So no matter how weird you tell me this guy is, you're 10 times weirder on the dating market. Just the fact that you're still here.
What am I gonna message you about in the night? Hi, I've woken up. Stupid. I had to message him and say, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling a spark here. Taking me to Topgolf, calling me Poppet, opening up my car door for me, telling me to have a sweet dream and that if I need him in the night to text him.
He tried to be polite, open her door, actually plan a real date, and she called it a nick because basic chivalry felt awkward. She punished him for doing everything women claim they want, and this is why men don't listen to women for dating advice. They pick and choose who they want special treatment from and when they want it.
What a waste of time.
This video is for men who date women, or even if you don't fit into that category, I'd love you to watch just so I can hear your thoughts and feelings on this. I generally can't remember the last time a man actually complimented me on a date, which I think is quite a sad thing to say. And I
Don't compliment women on a date. Do not tell that bitch she look good. You're not using me for an ego boost. I don't even know if I'm getting a second or third date. I don't believe in giving compliments. You got to make it few and far between for it to really mean something. They get compliments enough, man. They don't need another ego boost. Maybe after you fuck on me a few times, I might give you a compliment. How about this? Every one you give me, for every 3 you give me, I'll give you 1. How about that? Look, and I'll tell you this, when you do give her a compliment, don't let it be anything shallow. Don't let it be about how she looks. She been hearing about her looks her whole life.
be complimented.
Oh, we went from 28 viewers to 16. I guess I just got my diehards with me. All right, y'all. Last call for alcohol. I'm looking for a $15 live stream goal. Nothing. If not, I'm getting off in about 5 minutes. So let's get the donations up if y'all want me on 2 hours. If not, 5 more minutes. Or probably just after this TikTok, honestly.
You don't fit into that category, I'd love you to watch just so I can hear your thoughts and feelings on this. I generally can't remember the last time a man actually complimented me on a date, which I think is quite a sad thing to say. And I feel like I don't catfish that much. Like, a lot of my pictures, I've got pictures with hardly any makeup on my profile. I've got pictures where I am more done up. And I purposely don't put my best ever photos on dating apps, so it's more realistic to me.
Okay, what are we rating her? I paused her on a bad spot. I'll just say she's average looking. You know, I'd date her. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm not huge into looks. I would date her just off looks. My standards are really low as far as looks. I need a good personality and a good character. I mean, I don't want to be unattracted to you, but yeah. So, how old do we think she is? How old do we think she is? She could be anywhere from 25, 30. Look, too old to still be single as a woman, if she's even a halfway decent option. Out here dating on date. See, Let me just put it like this. I'm gonna keep it simple. Women with realistic expectations in men. And that's one of my number one criteria for me deeming a woman a good woman romantically. She has realistic expectations, genuine and realistic expectations of men. If you're a halfway decent woman on the dating market, there will be no dating. You won't be on the dating market long enough to make a TikTok about your dating adventures, because you will be snatched up probably within 3 dates. It won't be a long enough journey to even vlog about it. You don't. I'll put it like this. I know of a story of someone who they're no supermodel, they're technically overweight, and I talked to them about their process of finding their person. Um, and they said they were dating for maybe like a month. I think they went on how many dates did they say they went on? I think they went on 3 dates, and I think the fourth guy, they ended up they're together. I'll just say that. Years later, they're together. So, if that was her experience, yeah. If you like kinda cute or even a 5 and fit or something, yeah. No. You shouldn't still be dating after a handful of dates. Something is terribly wrong with you. Something is off. Either something is really off with you or your picker is really off. Either way, you're not a good woman romantically. It seems like you're dating for sport or dating for the plot so you can have some TikTok stories.
I purposely don't put my best ever photos on dating apps, so it's more realistic to me. But I was talking to my group chat last night, which has got males and females in it. The guys are part of the LGBTQ plus community, but anyway, I don't think that really matters. And we were talking about this, and I said, yeah, I can't remember the last time a man actually gave me a compliment on a date. And my friend's like, what the hell, you deserve better, that kind of thing. But I wonder if the reason why men don't give out compliments is, one, maybe I just don't look like my photos, but I think my photos are pretty realistic. I never use filters or anything. But I think, or maybe it's like nerves that guys don't give out.
On dates, it doesn't seem like you're really looking for love. This whole video is about how men aren't complimenting you. Fuck a compliment. Why can't you lock down a guy? Can you dive in on that? I didn't think so. But I'm out. Check out Dating Dysfunctions. Um, yeah, check out the first video of the new channel. Like, comment, and watch the full thing. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play a-hole on the internet. And I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life, ever.